When you open ChokePoint, it asks you to pick a day. But first, the part that makes this honest. ChokePoint learned from real parking records, over 240,000 of them, across 54 police stations in Bengaluru. We trained it only on records up to the 1st of March, 2024. Every day you are allowed to pick comes after that cutoff, 38 days the system has never seen. So everything you are about to watch is the system predicting days it was never shown. This is a genuine test, not a replay. The first screen replays your chosen day, the 5th of April, like a recording. Press play and watch the city's parking trouble build through the morning, the worst spots lighting up as they happen. At the end you get a plain summary, how busy the day was, its worst streets, and one smart move: send a nearby team that is free to the spot that needs it most. The next screen is a heat map of that day. Bigger, redder dots mean parking blocked traffic more there. A switch shows the spots the police are missing, high trouble, low patrol, and you can tap any spot to see its busiest hour and what was going on. This screen asks a blunt question: are today's patrols going where the problem actually is? It shows how many of the 10 busiest areas the police already cover, and for the ones being missed, it suggests moving a team from a quiet area to a busy one, catching more of the problem with no extra officers. The most important screen, tomorrow's prediction, and remember, on data the system has never seen. The key idea is simple. The exact worst street changes every day, so it is very hard to predict. But the broad area that is busy barely moves. So ChokePoint predicts 25 areas on the map for the next day. Now the accuracy, and these are the numbers that matter. For this day, of the 25 areas it predicted the night before, 22 actually turned out busy. Those 25 areas held 97.1% of the entire city's parking problem the next day. And across all 38 unseen test days, the average is 95.8%, with even the single worst day still at 88.6%. So this is not luck. It is how the system performs every day. It also names the police station that should cover each area, and the exact corners inside it to stand at. On this day, 9 of the 10 police areas it named were correct, and across the unseen days it gets, on average, just under 7 out of 10 right. You can see all of this in the panel called, Was the Forecast Right?, what it predicted the night before, against what actually happened, area by area, shown for every one of the 38 test days, so nothing is cherry-picked. Once you trust the prediction, the next screen turns it into a plan for the whole city. With all of Bengaluru selected, the map and the list give the exact corners to send each team to tomorrow. And the shift-by-shift playbook below shows how the teams cover for one another. When a station's own area is predicted quiet, its team is lent to a busier neighbor. So across the city, patrols shift to follow the trouble, with no extra staff. Now let us zoom into a single station to see exactly how that help works. We switch the station to Malleshwaram. ChokePoint predicts Malleshwaram will be overloaded tomorrow, and it names who can cover it. Borrow a team from Sheshadripuram through the morning, across the 6 to 8, 8 to 10, and 10 to 12 windows, and from Rajajinagar at midday, 12 to 2. Both of those areas are predicted quiet at those times, so this is help with no extra staff. Then it checks, did it work? On the next day, 4 of the 8 corners it named for Malleshwaram were the busy ones, and those 8 corners together held about 42% of everything that happened in that entire station, all day. So one team standing at just those 8 spots covers nearly half the station's whole problem, and the entire plan adds 0 officers. It only moves teams that already exist. ChokePoint is not only for Bengaluru. On this screen, any city can upload its own parking records and get the same prediction, the areas, the teams, and the corners for the next day. And if you would rather just ask, a built-in assistant answers from the real numbers and jumps to the right screen. It never makes anything up. So, to recap the proof. Predicting 25 map areas the night before, ChokePoint caught about 96% of the city's parking trouble on average, across 38 days it had never seen, naming the correct police area 9 times out of 10 on this day, and it turns that prediction into a concrete patrol plan with no extra staff. That is ChokePoint, built by EtherTech Innovations. Thank you.